Hey y'all, welcome to A Man About Home. I'm Timothy. A Man About Home is curated to be the best that the home has to offer when it comes to food, decor, plants, and planner content. Home to me is really where you feel comfortable and at peace, and I really hope that this space here on YouTube is really where you find that comfort and peace as well. So come on in, take your shoes off, and sit a spell. Let's have fun. Hey y'all, welcome back to A Man About Home. My name is Timothy, and A Man About Home is all about all things home related to food, decor, plants, and yes, planners. And I am so excited to share with you my 2023 planner lineup. And so today we're going to go over these. I'm just going to show you these, and I'm going to go over this. It's a stack right now of about 7-ish planners. And I'll explain what the ish is in just a few moments. So let's get started. Let's move these over. And so let's start with the Find the Beauty in All Things. Find the Beauty in Today, I'm sorry. And it is a vertical layout. And essentially what I am going to be using this one for, I will be using this, just going to go through very briefly. Of course, you can see the perpetual calendar. The days at a glance. I'm sorry, this perpetual calendar, the days at a glance is first. This is very neutral. This is something that you will see in all of the planners that I chose. I really like to decorate, and so I like to start off with very neutral. It's vertical layout. This is what I will be using for my business planner. And so I do speaking engagements. I have a project called the Promises Project, A Man About Home, A Man About Food. And so this is where I will be doing a lot of that planning for this, as well as trying to get my brand off of the ground in 2023, Timothy S. Jackson. So just to go through these really quickly to show you kind of what the dividers look like. Stay humble, work hard. You are worth it all. Time to plan. Always time to plan. Purpose fuels passion. Love that. With challenge comes growth. It's just nice kind of photo there. Great things can happen when you have the courage to be yourself. That's my birthday month too. September, brave and beautiful. The future begins now, which you will see this actual in another planner that I am using. This month of October. November is the idea of blooming, is the idea of becoming something different. And then December is beauty in the everyday. And so again, this is what I will be using for my business planner. The next one, make sure I'm in frame so you all can see everything, is Rest Your Soul. And as you can imagine, this is what I will be using for my faith planner. So it does have the faith layout. Again, very neutral. I don't use the currently page as much in my faith planner. But who knows? Maybe in 2023 that becomes something new. January says, love one another. John 13:34. What I usually use the monthly for in my faith planner is I am a part of the Prayerful Planner community. And they release every month some prayer prompts that I write in my journal. And so I usually decorate it with those prayer prompts for each day. So you all will be seeing that. And then, just to kind of show you what the weekly looks like in a faith planner layout, is essentially you have the SOAP method of understanding scripture. So scripture reading, observation, application, then of course there's the prayer part afterwards. Generally what I usually do is, because I don't usually use it for this, I use it more so journaling. These little, each day, there's a Bible app that I use, like the verse of the day. And so I usually write those there. And then I usually journal for what those Bible verses mean to me. So you all be seeing that as well. Again, very, very neutral. And so just to go through these really, really quickly. Colossians 3:16. 2 Timothy 2:15. Just be still. Rhythms of my soul. Sing unto him. Psalm 105:2. Created to create. You are loved. Peace. John 14:27. This is a guitar picture. November is rejoice always. Rejoice in the Lord. Philippians 4:4. Let's see. If I can get the, and then the final one mimics the cover, Rest Your Soul. So again, this is my faith planner for 2023. The next one is actually not a 2023 planner. It is actually a 18-month planner that came out for the back to school launch for the Happy Planner. And so it does have, it began actually in July of 2022. So I obviously won't be using it for that. And so I will just start in January. This is a great way, especially if you're using multiple planners. This is a great way to save money. Because by the time that the new planners came out in the fall release, the winter release, the undated planners in the winter release, that these are really marked down. I think I got this one for like $6. And so this is a great way to use multiple planners. If you just want to kind of play around with different layouts, this is a great opportunity. If you like to Franken-plan and change dividers, this is a great way to buy old planners and redate them. But in this case, I will just be using the 12 months as opposed to the full 18 months. And so again, make sure I am in frame. It says nurture mind, body, soul through nature. And again, I'll be starting with January. Again, very neutral. And so the way that the wellness layout is this first box is intention, nourish, movement, take note. I don't do very much decorating with this. I do a lot of writing though. Because I just measure like my water, my steps, making sure I'm taking my medication, my sleep hours, just kind of my mood, what I'm eating, any exercise that I am doing for that day, maybe a little journaling. If I do any decorating, it is usually towards the bottom part of this because most of this is just me writing, generally. And again, as I mentioned, this is very, very neutral. Very, very neutral. Okay. Life blooms out of a hopeful heart. Keep dreaming of the sun. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale praise. Nature soothes my soul. And it says growing, blooming, becoming. It's kind of difficult to see that with some of the foil. There is beauty and simplicity for July. August is whatever you water grows, water you. Great reminder. September says nature whispers, lean in, listen, behold, and be still. Bloom, darling, you were made to. Or darling, you were made to bloom. Whichever way that you read it. Sky above, earth below, peace within. From earth to sea to sky, may you learn to grow, to swim, to fly. And so that closes out my wellness planner for 2023. Okay, this next one is beauty is all around. Again, making sure I am in frame. This is, again, another 18-month planner that I bought. That this is the dashboard layout. And it is going to be my catch-all. So my home catch-all planner. And again, it has perpetual calendar, the day, day at a glance. And so again, I will not be using July through December, but I will be starting with January. And as you can see there, it actually came with a broken disc, and I am waiting on the Happy Planner to send me another set of discs. So, it says here, a flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. And so, again, I feel like a broken record right now. That very, very neutral. And this is, because it is an 18-month planner, it does not have the new dashboard layout. Because, you know, the new dashboard layout has the long task list of to-do lists over in this new one. So it's the older one, but it's fine. It's still going to work for me. And so this is the dashboard layout if you're not familiar with it. It's really perfect for me to be able to organize appointments, things I need to get done, a running grocery list for the week, a running list of errands I need to do, you know, my brunch with my favorite besties, all of those things, be able to keep it in one spot. And so that's what I use this planner for. Okay, it's just a field of kind of meadow of of flowers, rather. Grow through what you go through in the month of March. That's fitting. Believe in the good. One Happy Life from May. Again, just a picture of flowers for June. July is the grass is green where you water it. That's for July. For August, again, it's just a picture of flowers. September is be like a flower and reach for the sun. Again, October, as we move into the fall, some fall flowers. Never stop dreaming in November. And then beautiful florals there in December. And again, this is an 18-month planner. Beauty is all around. Now back to the beginning of my video where I said ish. I have traditionally the last couple of years have used a separate budget planner. And so this year I decided that I'm not really going to do all of that because I don't think that is necessary. Because what I decided I'm going to do, I'm just going to use these inserts. This is a calendar extension, a budget calendar extension. It's undated, which I really, really like. And obviously this is a cost effective because it's smaller, obviously. It is worth 4 months. Not going to really open it. It's the same as a budget planner, all of the sheets. But just that's the reason why I said ish, because it's not technically a budget planner. But I will just be inserting it into my Franken planner that includes a lot of these other planners that I've already shown you. So that's what I'll be doing for my budget for 2023. And then finally, I will be combining a couple of things for my final planner of the year. I am going to, because I know this one is larger, so I hope it's in frame. But I mentioned earlier, the future begins now. This is going to be my work planner. The last year or so, I have really tried to find planner piece when it comes to my work planner. And that's not been really, really working the last year or so. This past year, I used Passion Planner, which was working for a little while and it just stopped working for me. Then I tried to use Amplify Planner, which was, I thought I really needed something daily. But that really, really wasn't working. And so I am going to go back to, I'm going to do a combination of two things. One of which I did a couple of years ago that was really, really working for me. And I don't know why I changed. I guess I just got caught up watching YouTube videos and wanted to do all the things and change when I probably shouldn't have. So I will be using this one. This one is a horizontal layout. I have been using planners even way before decorative planning for years. even back when I was like in middle and high school. Have always used a horizontal layout, and it is something that just works for me. And so that's what I will be using predominantly. And so, yeah, that's what this one is. 2023. Again, this is a big size planner. That's something else that I was noticing that I was not liking was, for my work size planner, I wanted big size. And so all of the others that I just showed you were all classic size. So this is big size. And so that's something else that I needed to do. And so again, Trust the Journey for January. Again, broken record. Very, very neutral. And again, horizontal with Monday to Thursday on this end, Friday and Saturday, Sunday on this end with a section for notes. And just allows me to be able to plan out kind of my week and some important events going on for work. And allows me to be able to do some future planning too. Yeah. And so this allows me to be able to put things down, future planning, because that's something else I noticed that I really didn't like, is I just really didn't have anywhere to be able to do future planning. So that's what that looks like. Stay humble, work hard for February. March, you are worth it all. April says time to plan. Purples fuse passion for May. June, within challenge comes growth. July. August, great things can happen when you have the courage to be yourself. September, brave and beautiful. October, future now. The idea of blooming is the idea of becoming something different. For November and December is beauty in the everyday. In addition to that planner, I will also be using from Squaird Plans. This is the only planner that I will be using that's not a Happy Planner branded planner for 2023. That's something that I really, really like, being able to see a week at a glance of what I am working on for the week. And so this is something that I got off of Etsy, off of Squaird Plans Etsy site, that I will have all of the things linked below for all the planners that I'm using, including this one. And this is really where daily, I tend to have a lot of meetings. And so I like to be able to see the time blocks of where I have gaps in order to be able to get other things done. And that's something that I was just really, really missing. Like, this is just purely daily. This is not time to write anything else. No to-do list. I'll do that in the horizontal planner that I just showed you. This is literally just a weekly planner. That's all that comes with it. It is no fuss. It doesn't even have a monthly. Nothing. It is just simply weekly. There are no holidays on here. No anything. And this is what I really, really like. This is something that I was using in 2021 that I was working. Everything was working, and I don't know why I changed it. So I'm going back to Squaird Plans for a part of my work planner. So I will be combining this along with this. Make sure that I am in focus here. And so I will be putting those together on some metal disc, a new cover and everything. And so just stay tuned for that. I will be doing probably 2 setup videos. One will be for work. So this one, along with some other things I'll be including. And then I will be doing my regular Franken planner that will include my social media, business planner, my catch-all planner, my wellness, and my faith. All of those together, and the budget will all be in that one planner. So yeah, so this is what's working. Yeah, I thank you all so much for watching this video. As I mentioned, I will be, stay tuned for the next series of videos that I'll be doing, as far as pulling those together, setting those up for 2023. And if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay tuned, again, as I mentioned, for my 2023 planner setup videos this week as well. And then finally, please remember that home is where love lives. Make sure that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye.